Hi guys, it's me, Sue Lynn from Renpet Bath Beauty. It's so great to see you because today is the start of the winter solstice giveaway. So yay! So it's going to start today, November 27th, and it's going to run through December 11th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then we're going to draw the winner on December 15th. Yay! And it should be there in time for Christmas. I'm so happy. So today's soap is Save a Prayer. It's the last of our winter solstice soaps that we have to make. And it's one of my favorite soaps to make. I really look forward to making it every year. I love the smell of frankincense and myrrh. So you guys have a great time. Oh, I almost forgot. How do you enter to win? You just be a subscriber. That's it. That's all you got to do. So I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, guys. I did not have the microphone on the entire time I was doing that. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this. So, I'm going to cut the bits and pieces out where I'm talking up a storm because I was telling you guys how important this soap is to me, that this last winter solstice soap. I'm so upset with myself. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't check to make sure the microphone was on. But anyway, this soap is inspired by the song Save a Prayer by Duran Duran. And as you guys know, Duran Duran, or may not know, I don't know. Duran Duran is one of my favorite bands of all time. And I've been listening to them a lot lately. I know I've said it recently. My new stick blender, I even named him after their singer, Simon Le Bon. But I told you guys about the first time I ever heard Duran Duran and what it meant to me as a kid. And, you know, there's a song on the Rio album which is, this song is also on, called My Own Way. And that's how I've lived my life. I've lived it my own way. So there was a whole bunch of stuff I covered. So I apologize that y'all had to listen to music for the first part of that. I'm gonna put, put little things on there, what I'm doing, like most people do when they do music stuff. They say what they're doing with what, You know what I'm talking about. But what I did say was I am letting this set up some, just a little bit. It doesn't need to set up a whole lot. I did not spray it with alcohol because I don't want there to get a skin on it. So I'm going to put the rest of my stuff on there once that is all done, and put some gold mica on the top and give it a pretty swirl. So I cannot believe I did that. Wow. I'm having a day. I've been really stressed out, guys, so you'll have to forgive me. So I will see you guys in a few when this is ready. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, we are back, and all I want to do, let me put the brown down first. All I got to do is just put this little bit, this is just a little bit of soap left, little teeny bit. The song that I've been listening to a lot by Duran Duran lately comes off their 1993 album. I think it was 93 that it came out. It was a self-titled album, but so was their first one, so they often refer to it as the wedding album. And I've been listening to a lot of the song Come Undone. Been kind of stressed out about, end of year stuff and all that kind of stuff, and that song helps me to get in the right time frame. I gotta, know that I can remember I need to rely on my husband, so, alright. Let's and y'all know I keep these little things of mica mixed with oil. I have to stir this up. Oh, really gotta stir it up. Should have shook it instead. Just want to put a little bit of gold in there because this is scented in frankincense and myrrh. And, got frankincense and myrrh and gold. Gotta have a little bit of gold on it. I'm just gonna put some little droplets on there. One more teeny bit. Okay. Alright, let me swirl it with a skewer. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this does not get glitter. This is not a glitter song at all. So, all right, guys, I will see you in 18 to 24 hours to cut this absolutely lovely song by Duran Duran. Well, soap inspired by lovely song by Duran Duran. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty's kitchen. We are cutting Save a Prayer. I gotta show you guys this. Look at how absolutely gorgeous that is. That is so gorgeous. I love it. And you know what? Whether you care or not, I'm gonna tell you the story because, you know, I was a dummy and didn't have the mic on. I'm going to tell you the story of me and Duran Duran, how we became best friends. It was 1983. It was early 1983 because it was before my birthday. So I was like 11 years old. I don't know the exact release date, but I do know it was in 1983 because it was like right before my birthday's April 1st. And it was right before my birthday. So, before I was going to school that day, I had been listening. There was a radio station here in the Metro Detroit area and some of my cocoa powder, you can see some of my cocoa powder is kind of speckly in there. That was not intentional. That was definitely not intentional, but still pretty. Anyway, there was a particular radio station that played what would be considered or have been considered at that time like the synth pop, you know, Flock of Seagulls, you know, that kind of stuff. Depeche Mode, I mean, they came out in what, 1981 or something. But I was listening to this radio station getting ready for school in the morning, and I happened to be living with my mom and my stepdad at the time. And all of a sudden on the radio I hear this, you know, song, this please, please tell me now, you know, and it just, the drums are just bum, bum, bum. I mean, it had me from hello. But they didn't say who the band was, so like all through the song I'm like into it. I'm listening to the lyrics like, you know, I haven't had water and been walking around in the Sahara Desert for, you know, 6 months. I mean, it was just incredible. I loved the sound. I loved the lyrics. There's a lyric in that song that said, "Don't say you're easy on me because you're about as easy as a nuclear war." And at that time in my life, it spoke to me because I was having a hard time, you know, adjusting to my mom being remarried. And I called my dad after school, I called my father after school and told him, because the radio station did say the name of the song and who the band was, and I called my dad and I told my dad that I had to have this album. I mean, like, I had to have it. It was important to me that I had this album. And my father was the one who gave me my broad range of musical loves. For every, you know, like I said, opera to death metal, I love it. You know, he was the one that introduced me to all of the 50s doo-wop and, you know, all the great Motown stuff, and like Linda Ronstadt. Oh, I love Linda Ronstadt, the Eagles, I mean, you name it. And it was just amazing. So by that Friday, I don't remember what day of the week it was, but within a few days I had the album. I was a daddy's girl. Daddy gave me whatever I wanted to for a very long time. He also built me the record player that I played it on for the first time. And I told my mom and my stepdad and my brother, I said, don't talk to me. I have a new record to listen to. And they knew, you know, how much I loved music. So they didn't bother me. I listened to it, you know, side A all the way through, didn't stop. Side B all the way through, didn't stop. And there was not a song on that album that I didn't fall in love with. And it wasn't too far after that that Rio came out, which Rio is the album that Save a Prayer is on. And I told you, earlier when I jumped in to tell you I was a dummy. Hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, I'm gonna have a nice big piece of this one too. A nice big sample piece of this one too. Okay, but Rio is a fantastic album. And when Seven and the Ragged Tiger came out, we lived in South Carolina at the time. My mother and my father, there was a program through our church that, I use the term church loosely because, I just do. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. It's not for, general consumption. For those of you that know me, you can ask me if you would like to. I will tell you the story. However, I lived in South Carolina, and while I was in South Carolina, I had the privilege of seeing them in Columbia, and they were just fantastic. And they're still making music to this day, and it's absolutely great music. It doesn't chart here in the States anymore. It's same with, like Depeche Mode. Their music doesn't really chart here in the States anymore, but they're huge in Europe and in their native Britain. So, yeah, I definitely, Duran Duran I have a special friendship with. So, I just had to tell you that story because I was telling it while I was making it. So, alright guys, make sure that you subscribe so you can be a part of the giveaway, because I'm very, very excited about it. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.